Hi there, I'm Eli Sipka, and this is the Apatros Action 52 Masochist. Now in this episode we take a look at game number 12 on the NES multicart Action 52, and this is Thrusters. It's a vertical space shooter. The enemy type are starfighters, no bosses, 4 levels, managed to actually make 3 runs in one. I played this like 3 times in a single loop, and my high score was 15,125 points. Yet another of the many space shooters on the NES multicart Action 52, Thrusters is a typically bad example of this kind of genre. That being said, the sprites look slightly more appropriate to the game than the utter randoms you'll find in the lesser ones on this multicart. At least these ones do look a little bit like enemy spaceships. Now hang on, this might not be too obvious, but the player's Starfire has pulsating red dots on its dorsal section, which is a rather nice touch, provided you can actually see it. The formula is the same as before, shoot everything in your way. Sometimes you might encounter an enemy ship that is simply knocked back by your shots and reverses up the screen before it comes back down to try and knock you off. But this does not happen too often. The 8-bit NES Starfield background here looks reasonable, but on half the levels there are things that look like so bloody daft they ruin the immersion factor. For example, here you can see the big stars that look like used condoms, while the ones on the next level, level 3, look like a cross between Jupiter and a Christmas tree. Other than that, this is a rather poor game, although it is a proverbial light year ahead of the space shooters I reviewed before this one. 4 levels are pretty much the same thing, shooting ship up in space. Now one bonus point is the surprisingly effective soundtrack for this game, which actually proves to be one of Action 52's best soundtracks. I give this one a D+, which is 3 out of 10, it's disappointing. That being said, it's one of the better space shooters on this. And by the way, the best game that I reckon on this multicart is actually a space shooter as well. So this is definitely one multicart. See, that's the enemy right there that's knocked back. Anyway. There, there's Jupiter Christmas trees. Okay. So this gets a D+, 3 out of 10. It's disappointingly mediocre. I hope you guys enjoy that. If you have any questions, comments, or associated trivia for this review subject, leave in comments. I'll be happy to respond. Hope you guys are staying safe, take it easy, and this is the Apatros Action 52 Masochist signing off. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, huh?